It's always fun when a movie that wasn't a box office success becomes a cult hit. The latest one to do it is The Losers. It's not hard to see why either. It's a tremendously fun movie with thrilling action and a great sense of humor.
No. Yeah. Really? Why not? Can you? Of course.
This high-energy 2010 action film is directed by Sylvain White and based on a Vertigo comic series of the same name by writer Andy Diggle and illustrator Mark Jock Simpson. It tells the story of the titular elite Special Forces strike team, whose members are betrayed and left for dead in the Bolivian jungle with no way to get home. The cast of The Losers is absolutely stacked. We've got Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Clay, the leader, and Idris Elba as demo and tactical specialist Roke. Then there's Chris Evans as wisecracking computer expert Jensen.
I got a crossbow.
Plus, Oscar Hainara plays Cougar the sniper, and Columbus Short stars as transport and heavy weapons guy Pooch. On top of that, Zoe Saldana turns in a scene-stealing performance as the mysterious Aisha. If you're keeping count, that's 3 Marvel stars before they were Marvel stars, plus 1 Walking Dead baddie. If you missed this high-octane gem the first time it came around, here's everything you should know about it. The Losers is a pretty faithful adaptation of Diggle and Jock's comic series. It's based on the first 2 volumes of the comic, Ante Up and Double Down, and many of the scenes and shots are straight from the source material. The character designs and sense of humor are straight from the comics, as are all the exotic locations. The Losers is set all over the world. It starts in Bolivia and ends up in Los Angeles, but it was mostly filmed in Puerto Rico. The island stood in for a number of far-flung locales, from Mumbai to Dubai. Producer Carrie Foster said in the film's production notes, "It was staggering what we found when we came to Puerto Rico to scout. There's a city, obviously gorgeous beaches, a close approximation of a desert, and a rainforest that was ideal to double for Bolivia. It's a beautiful island, and the people could not have been more wonderful." Puerto Rico wasn't paradise for everyone in the cast though. Chris Evans told the New York Daily News, "I'm not built for the heat. I'm Irish-Italian from Boston. I sweat, I burn. In Puerto Rico, you're looking at 100 degrees with 100% humidity and army fatigues. It was not an easy experience for me. Everyone else was loving it." Chris Evans made The Losers after the Fantastic Four movies, where he played Johnny Storm/Human Torch, but before he became Captain America in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Along with Snowpiercer and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, it's one of 3 non-Marvel live-action comic book adaptations that Evans has made so far. Plus, The Losers clearly proved that the actor had the charisma to become one of the world's biggest stars.
Where are you from, originally?
The wilds of northern Africa.
Wow, so that must have been... Sandy.
As some critics have pointed out, Evans' performance in The Losers demonstrated that he understood how to execute the tone of comic book humor and could give fantastic performances both individually and as a member of a larger team, which would serve him well as Steve Rogers. But for his part, Evans wasn't drawn to The Losers because it was a comic book adaptation, but because it reminded him of funny action movies he loved growing up like Die Hard and Lethal Weapon, which, like The Losers, were produced by Joel Silver. The character chemistry in particular was a huge draw, and it shows in the film.
I used to be good at that. I was good at that, right, Rogue?
Shut up.
Thanks, man. Robert De Niro, who?
Jensen, shut up!
You shut up, Rogue. You're dead. I'm spinal injury. Spinal injury can talk. Dead can't say shit.
Stop talking or I'll break your neck really.
You know, you really gotta start getting into character.
The Losers was meant to set up a franchise, but it didn't pan out. Star Jeffrey Dean Morgan believes the movie's lackluster box office performance was due to how the film was marketed, not the film itself. Morgan said in a 2018 interview with Fandom, "We had this amazing cast, and I mean really amazing cast when you look at it now. I think something got lost on the other end of things. It really is a surprise that The Losers didn't get more traction at the box office, considering the movie had such great talent, a riveting story, and uniquely entertaining graphic novel source material to work with." Morgan also said that he'd be down for a sequel should the opportunity ever arise. Hey, with The Losers' newfound popularity, it could still happen. Don't stop believing. Thanks for watching. Click the links in our video to watch more from Netflix Film Club. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the latest exclusive videos. Plus, hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.